Hey everybody, my name is Parker. Welcome to Games for Youth Ministry by YM360, where we make games so good, they're really good. And today we're looking at a game that's not really a game, it's more of a game board, and you can make whatever game you want with it. So I'm going to show you some ideas for this one. It's called Suits, and the idea is you give out every student a card, like a playing card, at the beginning of group, and then you announce this game, and they have to do things like, in this version, they would have you show the board, and everyone have to get together and form this combination of suits. So all you do is you press the plus button on the keyboard, and then everyone is running around. It's like, I might have a heart, so I need to find another heart and a club and get together in a group of 9. And then once we do that, we're the winners. Or you can have it, you can also have it where people have to line up in order, so you can actually shuffle these cards up, and they're gonna have to, try and rush and get in the right order of their cards. So that is one type of game. I'm gonna quickly go into the controls, show you what you can do, and then give you an idea of some of the settings and things you can change to make other types of games. So in our controls, if you press any of these buttons on the left side, that will activate the control, or you can use your keyboard. So the spacebar is going to flip a random card. That is great for a game where you have students who are up on stage and you have, maybe they have a heart and they have to, if they can get 3 hearts by pressing the random button 5 times and get a 3 out of 5, they can win a prize. So I'll show you that in a second. You can show all the cards by pressing the plus button, or you can hide them by pressing the minus button. Shuffle with the R key. You can flip the selected card, so I'll show you that in a minute. You can also, by pressing the enter key, you can flip the selected card. You can also cycle through the cards by using the arrow keys. And then you can force a card to be a heart, diamond, spade, or club by pressing H, D, S, or C. And finally, you can get a new set of cards by pressing the N key. So what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna hop into our settings, and we have 9 cards set here. So we're gonna do a different game. Let's do the game where they have to find, they gotta get a 3 out of 5. So we're gonna change this to 52. We're gonna save it, and we're gonna apply the changes. And you can see we got this giant grid right now. And let's say that you bring up a student and the card that they have is a heart, and you give them 5 chances to flip a random card, and if they get 3 hearts, they win. So you just press the space bar, and you get 1 diamond, spade, there's 1 heart, there's 1 heart, and there's another heart, and then they can win a prize. Now I actually cheated there. I pressed the H button on the last one, so I actually don't know what that card was, but I was able to flip it. Let me see if I can. Let's see if we can flip it. Oh, I guess it was a heart. Okay, good. So so they would get 3 hearts, and then they would win a prize. So let's go back into our settings, and now we're gonna change this from 52 to, like, I don't know, 21. So we'll do 21. And okay, so if we go back to our screen right now, you'll see that we have a grid of 21 cards. So you tell all your students, hey, remember the card that you got, that suit that's on the card, pay attention. You flip them all over, and then you immediately flip them all back. And then you tell them you have to remember where those suits are on the screen. So they're gonna have to remember, like, okay, someone who has a heart will come up, and then you can ask them, okay, where do you think the heart is on the screen? Because there's, I don't know how many there are, maybe 5 or 6 hearts on the screen, and they have to try and guess, and you can just use the arrow key. So I think there was one down in the bottom corner. So we'll just use our arrow keys to go there, and I'm gonna press the enter key on the keyboard. And I'm right. Okay, good. So I get a point, Heart gets a point because we got one right. And then maybe they get to go again. So okay, maybe the one to the left of that, and then press enter key. And then it was, okay, that was a diamond, so they lose. Diamond's team, now it's their turn, and they want to try and find all the diamonds. So maybe they're like cycling through here, and they're like, okay, is that a diamond? No, it's a club. Okay, so it's that kind of thing where you're gaining points and losing points based on what you land on. Another thing that you can do is flip them all over maybe, right? And then press the R key to shuffle them, and then press the back key or the minus key, and it'll flip them all again. That makes it a little bit harder. So they're, whatever they thought they knew got all shuffled up, and now they have to start again. You can also do something where you can press the N key, and what that's going to do is that creates a whole new board. So now when we flip it, it's a completely new set of cards right there. It's not the same one that we had before. Okay, it's at gamesforyouthministry.com. It's called Suits. I'm going to go make another game, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.